Hi YouTube, it's like 10 to 8. I've had quite a bit of a day because a lot of people have been around. Yeah, the weather's quite normal. I woke up this morning and like yesterday it was all overcast and like kept the humidity in, like in a way. And this morning I woke up to that like harp-like texture which is like a mackerel sky. Oh yeah, this is what happened last week before the warm weather turned up. And then all day the clouds have disappeared, a little bit of a wind. Thought they were spraying at one point but they weren't. Totally blue sky now, no clouds. Interesting. Um, Another thing I wanted to say is like the royal wedding. People are there's some kind of protest or something. I'm not going to go as far as that because I just can't bother with it. Because I look at it like this, right? I'm not really a supporter of the royal family in the sense of I'm royalist or anything. I don't hate them. I don't wish them any harm. But at the same time, I just want to point something out. Common law jurisdiction. Common law jurisdiction is what is the law that the Magna Carta to do with the religion and the monarchy, right? Common law jurisdiction. Now every police officer, every clerk of the court or magistrate in crown courts and whatever else, and there's certain other avenues, and I'm trying to think what line of duty, that all these people have to uphold an oath to the Queen under common law jurisdiction, and basically a policeman has to be a public servant and a peace officer under the oath to the Queen under common law jurisdiction. So the Queen's asking him to uphold common law under that jurisdiction. Now, the government, the democracy, is maritime law, parliamentary acts, statutes, consensual law. Really, private corporation law. Now, that's the part I have the biggest problem with, right? So if the monarchy want to stay the monarchy, they can stay the monarchy, but you get rid of all this maritime law bullshit, right? You can tax corporations on their export and import tax for your bloody royal whatever it is, right? Bollocks the rest. And the inland revenue, that's to the monarchy, right? Abolish the fucking government, get rid of that, because I'm telling you now, right? It's just one or the other. You can't have both. It's either one or the other. Common law, I agree with common law. 100% agree with common law. And if that's all the monarchy is, the law that's going to be, what's his name, and there should be some kind of private corporation law. But we are not a private corporation. I am not a private corporation. I am not a person. I am a human being. Yeah? And people need to understand, and it needs to be laid down in fucking English about consensual law, maritime law, parliamentary acts and statutes. They're all consensual laws. And there's certain things that you can give consent to, but if you're walking down the street, there's nothing there that tells you that you have to consent to any maritime law when walking down the street. If you're driving a car, you've taken a licence, you've registered your car with DVLA, you've consented to maritime law, so you have to abide by those rules while you've consented. But you might not have consented if you knew that you didn't have to register your car, and as long as you insured it yourself, there are ways round it, then there's no need to consent. But there's loads of little loopholes and things, right? And this is the problem, right? You either have the monarchy and just common law jurisdiction, fuck the rest, or you have a government and have maritime law and common law jurisdiction as part of the law of the land, and fuck the monarchy off. But a decision needs to be made at some point, and personally, I don't think either work. That's my opinion. Excuse me. Can we just stop being free and stop killing each other over pointless distractions we don't actually need? Well, this ego crap. We've all got egos. We all get a bit whoa every now and then. But fucking hell, at what point are we just going to go, for God's sake, what are we achieving here? We have the power to achieve and build and have anything that we want, right? Why is this knowledge being taken away from us? Why? Because of egos that want to control. Yeah, up in the higher realms. And sometimes I look at the sheep and think, God, I can see why they've done it. Jesus. Anyway, peace, love and light. Here's some clear sky footage. Okay, bye. You see? Not one. Oh look, there's a contrast for you. Not one artificial cloud in the sky. Funny that.